So, oh, I gotta do my intro. Well, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Brianna Russell, and this is All of Equine. Oh, so, it's only 8:15, and I have already had an eventful day. So, my granddad, when I went up to the house, because that's the only place that we have hot water, or warm water in general, to make the calf's bottle, my granddad says, "Oh, your little colt is, well, he's not little, but to me he's little, is mounting on one of your mares." And of course, it has to be my little Buxton mare. That's like the biggest hussy of them all. So I guess she's in heat, and he's mounting on top of her. So, quick little story. I took him to get neutered earlier this year, and we found out he was like a true cryptorchid and could not find his other testicle. He only had one that had fallen, dropped, whatever. And so we had to do multiple tests to see if he actually had one, and we found out finally that he does still have one. And I was going to wait until September when it cooled down to get the second surgery done. And when I drove out to the barn this morning, I'm watching him, and he is full on hard jumping on top of my mare. And I said, there's no way I'm waiting till September. He is getting this done like now. So I already got him in the barn. He's going to be in a stall. And some people are like, oh, just keep him in a stall. I don't want to keep him in a stall until he's gonna, we're gonna start working him. So I want him to be a horse as much as possible, but now he doesn't get to be because he's naughty. So that's what today's video is gonna be about. I already have him up in the barn, and I have to do a few things with him before I put him up. I gotta feed real quick, and then I'll come back with y'all once I'm done. Okay, so it's gonna be a little noisy in here because he's acting like he just got winged. So, here he is. So, his head is kind of steady, built. I know this sounds dumb, but it's not feminine whatsoever. And I know you're like, oh, he's just a baby, and of course he's a male, but, he's had this one testicle in, obviously since the last surgery. Well, he's had it in his whole life, but, since his balls have dropped, which was before the surgery. So technically he's getting more mature, stud-like, the more he has that one ball in. So his hair's getting super long because the testosterone will do that to them. He's super horny all the time. He's just an oddball. So I don't have any of the doors open yet. I need to go and open all the back doors and all that. I closed it all when it rained because I don't want it to flood in here. So I got my grooming bag. Like I said, he's gonna be super loud because he has some stickers and stuff. I'm gonna sit down. He has some stickers and stuff in his mane, and I'm just going to brush them off. It's always good to do that, especially with a young horse. I thought about giving him a bath, but I think that might come later. Right now, I'm just going to. So, I got my trusty Santa Fe. Of course, we got a hard bristle body brush, a Biomane hairbrush. Of course, always got to draw it out in my grooming bag. For one, because I love it. And this is their new formula with the CBD oil in it. I'm going to do a video of that one day. I have a all-natural biogel medicated, which is something you put on wounds and stuff. Sunscreen. This is just one of them. I try not to use spray sunscreen on them, but sometimes I have to. I got rub sunscreen, a rubber band ball. Never know when you could use rubber bands. a hairbrush, another hairbrush, a blade brush, a shedding brush, whatever you want to call it, another hairbrush. I have so many hairbrushes, it's unreal. See, I got another hairbrush. Then I have this. People use it for all sorts of things. It has like the bristles, they bend. They're like, it's a body brush for sure. To use it, they use it to loosen up hair. I got bug spray, more for me, obviously not for them. I do have a face brush, but it is all, it's all messed up. It's like, whatever, it's still usable. It's like super soft, so it's a little bit more gentle for their face. I got another bag of rubber bands. I have a hair comb. This is what I use when I take hair samples usually, is this little comb right here. It's like perfect. And if you don't know what I mean by hair samples, when you get a horse registered, color test or DNA test or anything, you have to have a hair sample and you have to pull it straight from the root, and a comb is always your trusty best friend. So there's that. So then I have my soft bristled body brush. You could tell the difference. I'll hold them up in a second. He's super loud. Then I got my hoof pick. Some more bug spray. Another body brush. It's kind of in between a soft and a hard bristle. It's that mixture. And then it's just nasty in there. Bunch of hair and dirt. I think that's everything, but I could be wrong. I usually keep scissors in here. Oh, I have if I can get it out. I have my roll-on fly spray. It's actually almost out. I have to get that. So if you ever see like rings around the horse's eye, this is what it is. I actually love this stuff because the horses hate to be sprayed in the face, but they can stand this, and this like truly just keeps the flies away. So I put it around their ears and their eyes, around their nose, wherever the flies might want to be. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So of course that's not everything. Like, I don't have my hair rubber bands in here. My hair rubber bands actually stay in that little fanny pack I use. Excuse me. I have other like combs and stuff. Usually there's some other things. I keep this in there. It's a squeegee. It's like when they're wet, squeegee them off, obviously. And then I have this one tail bag in here. That's just because I probably took it off a horse and didn't put it back on. And then I have a curry comb. He's gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna get to brushing him, and then we'll come back. Actually, I'll go over to him in a second, and then I'll show you a before video, and then I'll do an after video. Okay. So I just got done brushing him and grooming him and whatnot. So, goodness gracious, the flies are terrible. So then now I'm going to show you an after video. So right here, I just grabbed the hard bristle brush, and I'm brushing the top layer of dirt off, along with some like hair that is not attached anymore and whatnot. Just really working at that dirt, trying to bring it up to the surface. So like I said, that's the hard bristle brush. So then I grabbed the rubber bristle round brush, and just trying, like I said, just trying to bring that dirt up, and this really helps get that dirt to the surface. And then once I come back with the final body brush, it really just helps. So then I just grabbed my trusty Santa Fe and give him a little spray so it helps him be shiny and along with all that. And then I grab my soft bristle brush and get that final layer of dirt off, and then I smooth out that Santa Fe on his skin or his hair. And this right here, and you'll see me, I'll go under his belly because they still get lots of dirt under the belly from rolling around and stuff. So then I grab my Biomane soft bristle brush and I give his tail a once over just to get the light knots out first, and just give it a simple little brush, get some of that detangledness out. And then I'm gonna go over the mane a little bit, but just like y'all saw, there was stickers and stuff in it, so you could see him get a little naughty right there. Oh, and that's what I meant by him being a little study acting. He's not bad, it's just a little bit, but like I said, he gets a little out of hand sometimes. So then I grab my Santa Fe again and a hard bristle brush, and this is just to help really get all of those little grass spurs and the grass and stuff, along with anything else that might be in his mane. And it also helps get the dirt, it smooths the dirt down. And so I really like to use the Santa Fe. It's not expensive, and it really just gets a good shine on the mane and the coat. It's an overall great product. And then right now I am brushing his forelock because it is so fluffy. He unfortunately got his mother's hair, which is fluffy and curly. So that brush, I think I got it at NRS. It's a cheap little brush. And then right now I have my little handheld razor or buzzer, whatever you call it, and he's actually really good about this. I've cut his bridle path before with scissors, so he acts really good about this. I just take the razor and cut his bridle path because he has so much hair, you have to cut it. So you see him, he's acting really good about it, and he lets me really clean it up. And for being a yearling, he's actually quite good about this. So I got that at my local feed store for about like $7. So it's kind of a little earlier than usual. I'm heading out to the barn to take care of the horses. We got a big storm last night. Gotta check on everybody. Everyone should be fine, but obviously you still have to check on everybody because that's what you do. Sorry if the camera is real shaky. I bought these new things that just go in your vents and hold your phone by its pop socket. So sorry if this is super shaky. I'm trying. I got my co-pilot. He's not wanting to. But I really just have to feed today because I can't do anything when it rains out there because because the sun's right in my eyes. But right now, I'm on my way to go grab them. So I know exactly where they're at. They're actually right with the cows in one of the coastal fields, which they are in a coastal field. So they just decided they were going to wander off. They didn't really care. So I see all three of them. Because like I said, Boogie can't figure out how to get out, which is okay because I'm just going to take the horses and put them back where they're supposed to be. Because it makes it easier for me to be able to wash them and stuff. And they have plenty of room to run in there and plenty of grass. So, super wet out here. Kind of slippery. So, we are by the coastal field. You can see the cows. We're about to drive up to where the horses are. And, so I just have some string and I'm going to grab Hope because I know she'll let me, and they should just follow, because that's what they usually do. So I'm just going to grab one and hope for the best, right? Isn't that what we all can do? So Diesel's like trying to hold on. The gator's like super wet, so everything's like super slippery. So there's the horses. So let's hold on, Diesel. We're on a full little drive. We're about to drive through some nasty mud. I mean, I don't want to get stuck, because that's no fun. Hi girls, good morning. Good morning. So, let's put this in park. Let's grab my string. Diesel, stay. He likes to jump out and then doesn't want to get back on. Hi, Hope. So, of course, like I said, Diesel, no! Of course, he's gonna like almost hang himself. Diesel, get on the gator. Get up there. Stay. Stay. So, like I said, he don't want to stay. All the cows are very interested in what else I'm doing, whatever I'm doing. Diesel, stay. Stay. And the horses are walking away. So, I gotta drive up to them because the cows are coming to me. The horses are walking away. Which is exactly the complete opposite of what I wanted. I got actually my cow standing right in front of the gator. Just gonna like challenge the gator. Hopefully not. So, oh goodness. Oh, it looks like we might have a new baby on the ground. I sure hope not after that big storm. I sure hope he didn't have to go through that. Maybe not. Maybe that's just that new one that we had from last week. Okay. Let me try this again. After I had to get Diesel. So, come here, Hope. Hi, pretty girl. So, their brands are actually looking really good. Hi, girl. So, okay, got her. Come on, girl. I can literally lead her around by a fly mask. I can lead her around with anything. She's such a good horse. So, let's just hope the other horses follow. They might not. Oh, she just is talking. She licks the camera or something. Okay. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, that string didn't stay on. Of course it did. So I might have to chase them back up into the field. But I gotta get that string off of her. I mean, it's like it's on, but it's not on. I just don't want it to get her legs tangled up. They don't want to be caught. They say no. Hopefully that string will just fall off. Okay, they're running up into the corner, so what I can go and do is I can open that gate and push them back through there. And hopefully we don't get any cows. So I'll see you then. My horses escaped from their pen they're usually in. So I guess the storm last night opened up a gate which I don't know how that works, but, or a chain broke or something. That's my co-pilot. And Boogie cannot figure out how to get back through the gate, which I'm kind of glad, but I have to go get the other horses now and bring them back to where they're supposed to be, which could be a bigger challenge than it's supposed to be. So I got them detained. They're back in their pen. They're way up there. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So it doesn't look like any chains broke. It actually, sorry about the terrible shadowing. It just looks like they came undone. So let's just put them on here way better this time. Double latch it. I mean, we shouldn't be having any more bad storms, but you never know. So let's get on through here. They look fine. So I don't think the storm scared them too bad. Last night it was super windy, and it poured for like ever. So it's like super wet out here. I need you to move back over. And of course he doesn't want to. Go, move over. Oh, move behind me. He's just such a weird dog. So I don't always get to bring him because obviously I'm riding and stuff. And actually, I haven't brought him in a long time. This is the first time I brought him with like the cats. And I even went and fed the calf. And obviously I have to shut the door. And I didn't want him wandering off. So I made him come in there with me. He like smelled the calf and like had a complete like really good reaction. So he's like scared of everything, or he was like when we like, so if he has never seen it before, he's like super scared, and then once he knows, like once he's seen it, he's okay. Like he's like, oh, I know what this is, like it's all right. He was super scared to always like leave the house and stuff, but I've gotten him over that, and he's like, he's getting so much better. He acts like he's done this like all his life. Like when I take him to the ranch stuff, he like follows me around. And that's why he's like not wanting to stay on the gator, because he wants to follow me around. But obviously I can't have that, because then he doesn't want to get back on the gator. So I got the horses back in. We'll drive up there. But like I said, I was just gonna push him up in the corner, open the gates, and that's what I did. So I got them through. Boogie was like super excited. She's like, yay, my friends are back. I think they just went through this morning. Like, so they just found out that the gate was open this morning, because they were barely making their way out there when I first got here. So I think, like I said, I think they just found it this morning. And Boogie's sort of sweaty, but she's not super sweaty, so that kind of tells me that it was just early this morning. So we got them all back. Of course, you can actually see her brand. Where is that? Right there. It looks actually quite nice. My hair's all tingly. Boogie's gonna come up to me and thank me. Thank you for bringing my buddies back. I don't know what I would do without them. My hair's like super tingly. So, well, I guess that's all for today. It was a very short day. Like I said, it rained really bad out here. And that's all I can do. I can't really do much. So, thank you guys for watching. Come back to my YouTube channel. Bye.